What's up? It's your boy NC Man. I'm back at you with another video. Yeah, today we talking about the top 100 list put out by Bleacher Report earlier today. That joint is ass. You feel me? It was something on there that really like irked my nerve. They had like Klay Thompson at like 98 or some crazy joint like that. But we gonna get into it.
Bleacher Report chose Violence This Morning, releasing a new top 100 players of all time list, which is updated from a list they dropped about 4 years ago. So according to BR, this is the comprehensive top 100 NBA players ever ranking, taking into account the totality of each player's NBA career, cumulative and average stats, awards, playoff championships, cultural impact, and overall greatness. Let's just say it's going to have some fan bases in their feelings. So let's take a look at the top 20, if we can, please, Paulo. So Michael Jordan hold down the top spot, LeBron at number 2, Kareem in third, Magic, Bill Russell, Shaq, Duncan, Bird, Wilt, and Steph Curry rounding out the top 10.
So
Kobe Bryant was ranked 11th on the list with Hakeem, KD, Oscar Robertson, Jerry West, KG.
Okay. I don't know, Kobe, honestly, the crazy part is I'm not like that mad at the 20. I'm really not that mad at the 20. Like, I don't understand, like, what they criteria for is. I feel like they Kobe hating, to be really honest. To be really honest, like, to say, like, Larry Bird, Stephen Curry, Tim Duncan, Shaq, like, why is Kobe not better than Stephen Curry? In what way is Stephen Curry better than Kobe? Even if you saying, like, oh, Stephen Curry changed the game, like, Kobe changed people's lives. You know what I'm saying? So Kobe was that guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand that. Kobe, you gonna say I like Larry Bird. Larry Bird, one of my favorite players of all time for sure. I got my favorite player. I like Larry Bird more than I like Kobe, but to say Larry Bird is better than Kobe Bryant, why? To say Tim Duncan is better than Kobe, why? Shaq over Kobe, you could say maybe, all right, Shaq is just that good. But why are you putting Bill Russell over Kobe? Because he got 11 rings? You putting Magic Johnson? I don't know. And then you got Nikola Jokic over Dirk.
Jokic, Dirk, David Robinson, and Dr. J, rounding out the top 20. This is the top 20 list according to Bleacher Report. This is Bleacher Report's list. This is not any of our individual lists. I just want to point that out before y'all say we said something that we didn't say. So, Gil, go ahead. The floor is yours.
floor is mine. I just want to say, can I get a thank you for challenging the voters about how championships, ring culture mixed in on how y'all voting with some bullshit. So now they moved Oscar Robertson out from 9, even though there ain't been no stats changed. He's moved from 9 with his 1 ring that was in front. And then if you look back at the people I was arguing with or arguing about.
Because, like, why is Oscar Robertson even in the top 20 anymore? Only reason Oscar Robertson was considered top 20 is because he averaged a triple-double for a full season. And no point guard ever did that. Westbrook averaged a triple-double for multiple seasons in a row. That got to count for something.
But
So
Pippen being behind Allen Iverson, Chris Paul, and who else was up there? We had John Stockton. Now he's in front of all of them, and none of them played. So when you say rings matter, you better start using them. So the same Bleacher Report that did top 75, this is their list, and they changed their.
They did 100 and
Yeah, they changed it, started moving shit around. Now Clay 75. Oh yeah, now you want to respect them rings again, huh?
I mean, Clay getting respect on and off the court.
I'm just saying, you got
Shoot or shoot. That's it. So I'll be
had
playing
some
next
conversations. Had a conversation with Dave. So how's this working again?
so what about Bill Russell at 5?
There they go. Every time we start talking about top 100 players list, you ain't got to talk about numbers.
Yeah, because you know the last list, Bill Russell was 5. No, Wilt was 5. Bill Russell was 6. And how's this? They played in the same area. One got 2, one got 11. You got to make it make sense for me, partner. Yeah, now.
So that's how they. So
Yeah, so now, now they fixing it.
Will stats though
no
compared to Bill
stats,
Russell?
all rings for Bill. Rebounds, but no stats, all rings, right?
Yeah, so,
So, Sher, when you look at this list, what are your initial thoughts, particularly Kobe Bryant being outside of the top 10, 11th on Bleacher Report's top 100 NBA players list?
Yeah, that was kind of hard for me. Kobe not being in the top 10. But I think when you look at the top 10, and if you think Kobe, I think Kobe should be in the top 10. Who do you replace?
As I'd say Bill Russell. I not nothing to get like the rings are the rings, but I just look. The rings are the rings, man.
Where's Karl Malone?
Well, because if you say part of it is also like the cultural impact, like how much of the cultural impact weighs in on the voting?
I probably
Little
put Tim
percent.
Duncan at 5.
Yeah, just a tad bit.
Like I would
Chris
probably have
Dominique
Tim
Wilkins.
Duncan at 5.
I think Tim Duncan belongs in the top 5.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I would like.
Remember what I said earlier? The disrespect.
I like
Yeah,
it.
What?
Kobe definitely needs to.
I
mean,
go
from-
time.
You have Kobe.
I'm putting him over. I'm putting him. I'm moving Steph over.
You're moving Steph out of the top 10?
Yes.
Mr. B, how do you feel about that? You made some comments recently saying that the media, by the time it was all said and done,
Yeah, I mean, I knew this was gonna happen. So
they would put him above Kobe.
Yeah, I mean, they got it right. I knew it was gonna
You think they got it right by doing that? You're rolling
I
with
said
third.
it's gonna be top 10. So he's gonna be top 10 when it's all said and done.
Y'all niggas be doubling down on this shit. It's weird, man. That shit weird.
We should be top 10.
Doubling down on Brown is weird too.
Top
That
10
shit weird.
Yeah, dog. Just
should
my.
be top
Yeah.
10.
So they got it right? Did they get it right? Did they get it right?
I'm putting Tim Duncan 5 though.
They get it right?
Putting Tim Duncan 5, right?
Yeah, I'm definitely putting Tim Duncan 5. I mean, if you want to take Bill out for Kobe, I mean that's fine. But
Why is Steph not top 5? If he gonna if it's okay to just pass Kobe, why not pass everybody else? Why mention Kobe?
Because I like.
No, why mention him when you could pass everybody else that's in front of him?
well, he did.
Because I guess we know he don't deserve to be there. So it'll make the conversation a lot louder. You passing him
Well, I mean,
instead of passing Wilt.
Well, I mean,
Don't you think he's better than Wilt?
I mean, so he passed Oscar Robertson.
Shouldn't he
Oscar
pass
Robertson.
Larry Bird too?
Larry Bird has 3 MVPs.
So
by the-
Wilt Chamberlain doesn't.
So by
Wilt
the
Chamberlain doesn't
so
have
by the
3
criteria.
MVPs.
I mean, by the criteria, I mean,
He's passed Wilt too, right?
Okay, no matter where you put him, you put him at 5. It's the
So why is it he gotta be in front of him?
My thing is.
Now where you put him at, it still pushes everybody back.
Yeah, like you. So for me, like.
So if
KD
he was 9
KD
or
might-
10, and then someone gets into it,
KD might-
whoever was 9 and 10 goes 10 and 11.
Yeah,
At
that's
the end of your career, the only thing important is being in front of
Giannis.
Kobe.
So I'm flipping.
That's what I don't know if that's what Steph said.
So I'm going.
What did he say?
Yeah.
I didn't. You said you
He
don't know.
said-
Steph said
I don't think Steph said that.
what?
If you're
Definitely
only
top 10
something about being in front of Kobe.
all time.
no, Oscar was in front of all of them. He passed
Kobe
Oscar.
Bryant is definitely top 10 basketball player of all time. Though. I don't give a fuck where you want to put him at. Like,
He
I don't give a fuck where you want to put him at on the list.
They can put him
Like-
wherever they want him.
But that's what I'm saying. But he's definitely top 10.
You can't change history.
I'll
My
put him
thing
7.
would be-
You can't change the history
So
of
my thing would be Bill Russell.
You can't go
I'll put him
back
7.
and
Outside of
say
Bill
So my thing would be Bill Russell.
Yeah, you can't change it. Like
It is what it is.
when
I
has it
mean,
been changed?
I would put Kobe in there. I would just take Bill out.
With the team success and all that, what was like Bill's individual success is it doesn't match up to them other dudes, man, as an individual. Winning, yes, it matters.
I was
But-
Shaq in front of Tim.
Yeah, Tim Duncan is 5. I don't like, for me, Tim Duncan is 5. I don't know nobody.
But I'm rolling with that.
Then I'm definitely moving Kobe over. Whatever however we want to do, Larry, Kobe, Wilt, like however you want to put them, I'm cool with. I'm leaving Shaq on the top 10, but I'm moving. So however we want to do it,
What metrics are you going to be using?
Kenyans.
Okay.
Kenyon has his own metric system.
Hey, that was quick.
And that's the difference
Like you
between
prepared for
yours.
that shit right there.
But that's the difference.
So that's what I go
from the
on.
hip.
No, that's
Wow.
between
It's just my nigga.
and
Try again.
I call this as reality list, right? So
But why do you call this reality list? It's a panel of BR writers, other personalities.
because that's the one that the world sees. That's the one. Reality is reality. Right?
Not a
Our
square
list is
though.
our list. It doesn't matter. We can say I want
media list
I
is
want
the real.
I want Donkey Kong number 1. No one's gonna convince me that Donkey Kong can't be number 1. But if this is the list that comes out every fucking year
Over Mario Brothers.
that the public and the world sees, then this becomes the standard of the list. The criteria is the criteria. If you understand what they're using as a criteria,
understand what
then the list makes sense. Because if you're trying to say that the list isn't right, and then I ask you, what is your criteria, and then it becomes, it's my criteria,
my criteria
then we
is
can just put,
so
and so we really just, we just put anybody on the
Okay,
list.
so
be
you want
right,
to do numbers.
Kenyon.
So
No, I'm just saying.
The list
No, I'm
to be
just saying.
right.
So
They want the
other
list to
than-
be right.
Other than Kenyans, right? So can we, like, just so I said I would move Bill Russell at 11, right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
The reason I would, like, just his individual success. Like I said that.
Okay.
His individual success is not greater than Kobe Bryant's
Or anybody's.
or anybody else that's on that list.
I agree.
Tell me what
Therefore, so
Allen
you know what I'm saying?
Iverson
So for just to say that he's not, he is deserving of it if you're going by just, if you put his championships in front of individual numbers, cool, I hear it. But if we're going basketball and we're looking at what Kobe's impact was, his numbers, everything individual that he did, it was greater than Bill Russell's. It was. His team
Kareem
won.
Abdul-Jabbar.
I'm saying he's fine. I'm leaving where that man where he is. Like I'm
Number
cool
3,
with
he's
that.
gonna be 3
Let me see
on
the list
3,
again.
3.
I'm not touching the top 3. They cool for whatever, but the fact that if we really dive into it and
I
build, I get what they got to build, but it's
No, okay.
I get it.
What they're getting with Bill is this. Remember, there's rules that's in play now that there wasn't in. So finals MVP. So they're calculating how he played in the finals and how many which is individual,
Yeah.
how many final MVPs he would have had
But
if that rule was in. Right? Remember, it came in after.
So I have a problem with that.
Yeah.
So you can't add some shit on that, right?
And so that's the.
Like you
that's
can add some
I
shit
know,
on
I
that.
know.
Things
So
that-
they, so that's why
should be a
he's.
part of the metric,
Yeah.
though.
But that's
Don't
it's.
put Steph in the top 10.
They're not using the finals MVP metric against him.
Yeah.
So even though,
Yes.
These people they're not using it against him. That's how he sticks there.
I got you.
So they're not, like if you got like 6 or 5, they're not going to use it when they're going him. So he's kind of like protected because it wasn't created then.
Well,
That's,
for a long time, it was like how, like the thing that you were, like the
even
number
like-
one spot won't change because it's
yeah, so like Eastern, you know how they have the Eastern Western Conference finals?
MVP now.
Yes.
Yes.
They're not going to use, like if someone has 10,
Yeah.
they're not going to use it against this list
I got you.
and say, oh, you get the pass in because you got this individual award that wasn't created back then.
So we've been fighting to make the media's list irrelevant, right?
No.
Yeah,
So why are we making it relevant right now?
because your vote don't count.
I'm not making it right.
I'm confused at how I'm supposed to take it serious when we're trying to fight to not take it serious.
Because we still have to acknowledge that as
Why?
to be able to.
Why?
Because you can't explain.
Why?
Because when someone asks you,
Why are they more important than us?
'Cause they have a vote.
We are now the new media.
and
And if we make the list,
Nobody cares.
they're gonna say, well, this is the new list. Because the players made it.
I didn't pick it.
But we want to still make this list relevant, and it's all fucked up. It don't even got Allen Iverson in here. Allen Iverson is not culturally relevant.
No, but
like just Allen not 10 years in.
But that's the media.
when you say culturally relevant,
all that
you
shit,
pretend
it's
to put like
fighting to make
maybe
this
100.
relevant.
It's a percentage.
Why are we making irrelevant.
So we're not making it relevant.
It's
The
a
thing is,
percentage
we're
of-
looking at like me. I'm
Using their
looking like
criterias and all this other shit. Why?
because
A
I'm the
media
most
list has
black
always
and
been
white thinking
never.
person that I think black and
Whether
white.
you agree with it or not.
So,
That's what it is.
so I'm able to look at it
No, the
and
media
as
is
much as
different,
I praise Chuck. Like I think Allen Iverson personally, absolutely. But I'm taking my personal shit out of it. He ain't got no championships. He did so it's a lot of
Ain't got a lot of
there's a lot of
MVPs,
MVP. So it's a lot of things that's going against it when they're doing this list. Do I think he's 36? Absolutely fucking not. But
This is not an eye test.
it's not an eye test. So therefore, if I'm being realistic, 36 is a little harsh.
Facts.
But if it's all the criteria and
What
things
was
that
the
they
top
putting
100?
into their list, then I'm like,
Chuck's resume is top 10
yeah, but
all
there's-
time. Just
I-
resume.
I feel like
resume.
I feel like the media criteria has always mattered in everything we've done since we was
So we
growing
got
up.
MVP,
so Chuck has
From
all NBA
Finals
and
All-American.
All-Star
All of it.
appearances and one MVP.
Remember whose list it is,
Exactly.
right? If I say
All
if I
defensive,
say
all
Chuck,
defensive team, scoring
still
title.
champ, still champ. So if I'm saying my top 10, yeah.
Say it again,
Yeah.
Steve.
We're not using our
4 scoring titles.
The whole list.
But we got to
Like
acknowledge that some of these
something
accolades are obviously media voted on. Scoring title is not, right? Scoring title is
Yeah,
accomplishment you get by.
It's whoever leads. But
cannot be debated.
MVPs and all of that are
Yeah.
created by the same people.
Media
so
votes
you can't
MVP.
say the media vote don't matter because it does.
It's always
It
mattered.
actually does.
Did they get it right?
When top 70,
Did they get it
when
right?
top 75 happened, we all say Clay should have been there, right?
Yes.
Was he there? No. So it matters.
So why would
what
it
the
matter
fuck
if
we
we
think
all
about it.
think it? Why would it matter if we all think yes and they got no? Why would we take it serious?
Because he don't have the jacket.
Because he wasn't there.
It wasn't there. He wasn't on it. So it matters.
So
He's
you
not
can't
on
say
It matters to him. Like,
him.
it
No,
matters.
it don't.
Yeah, it
No, it don't. We can't speak for him.
Can
Don't speak for him. It only matters to the people it don't need to matter to.
This is the
That
real
shit matters
question.
to Kyrie.
No, this is the real question that no one ever thinks because we're using our eye test and our feelings for everything. If we look at the top, let's say, if you just put Oscar Robertson back to where he was, right?
9.
When this list first came out in the 90s, the first person to break the top 10 was Shaquille O'Neal.
Okay.
Right? He was the first person to break it. Now, if I say, all right, everyone's upset with the code. In 2004, with his 3 rings, where would he have actually been? Would he have been top 30 player in history? He wouldn't have been top 30 at that time, right? Even though he has 3 rings, because he don't have no accolades at that, because he was young when he got it. Right? So those 3 rings, he wouldn't have been a top 30 player yet. Right? If you start looking at it like that, the next person to jump in would have been Tim Duncan. Right? So Kobe would have been the following when he won, his 4th or 5th ring. Right? That's when he would have actually physically got into this list. So he would have got into this list, like it says in reference, if you go back, he was top 10 in 2011. After he won his 2nd ring. Now, what happened since then? Got injured, right? He played a couple years, then he got injured. So he hasn't moved. He wouldn't have moved past anyone. If you really think about how the list and how he moved, the only people who's came into this list since then, so since 2011, when he would have broke it with his 5th ring, the only 2 people would have been LeBron James and now Steph Curry. That's it. Right? It's not like he got to finish it. When you look at it from the standpoint, like you're saying 5 rings, but you have to like break it all the way down. So that's really just a.
I dig it. I understand. I just, yeah.
That's all. It's just he didn't get the 2000. He got hurt in the 2000 with his Achilles. It's not like he got to just pound on the rest of his stats to finish his completion to move down that list. That's what I track.
I did. It makes all the sense. So it makes all the sense in order.
Kevin finished. Yeah, Kevin finished. Like that's what I'm saying. Kevin finished 12.
Crazy.
Yeah, because
Depending on how he finish, depending on how he finish.
Yeah.
If he has 3 more years and finishes, he's gonna keep moving. He's still active.
you still got Jokic, you still got Giannis coming.
But they're going to have to.
Giannis
hold-
24th.
Everybody else,
Giannis is
considered dead
24.
stats. There's dead, everyone is dead
So
stats.
I
do
get
you
it. I
think
get
the
it.
top
I
10
get it.
changes?
I get it.
The top 10 changing. The only people that can
Yeah.
come in the top 10 now is Kevin Durant,
Nikola Jokic.
Jokic, Embiid, Giannis.
So
those,
yeah, it
Luka
could.
down the road.
Yeah, could.
potentially.
Giannis.
no, when you're talking about people coming in, yeah, those are the only people.
Wemby.
Like Seth.
Wemby.
Seth plays 3 more years. At some point, he's going to be what, 9 or 8? He's going to move. He will move like this.
So if he doesn't win another championship, he still moves? Just individual numbers?
Yeah, because number two only has first 2.
Did they?
I mean, number 9 has 2.
Yeah.
Number
Did
8
they get
has
the list
3.
right?
So he got 4. So I got you. So
You know what I mean?
You pick us all
so
NBAs,
yeah.
all stars.
Joe
So I
Scott,
dig it.
We asked if they got the
We
list
asked the
right.
chat if
Yeah, I got you.
VR got the
No,
list right.
ask the couch if we
Okay.
got the list right.
How do we feel?
Did they get the list right?
I'm gonna go. In my personal opinion, no. I just for the Bill Russell thing, but I understand what the list is. Yes.
Shad, do you feel like they got the list right? I think I know the answer.
Make list. No, they didn't get the list.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dan, you said no. Mr. B, did
No, I don't think they got it right.
Sarah, do you feel like
I'm putting Kobe in the top 10.
okay?
But yeah. So
So no, I don't.
so Shad, like I hear you.
I'm moving
I
Tim
already know
Duncan
this.
higher. But
So Shad, like I hear
I'm
you.
moving Tim Duncan higher.
But that's why we have our own personal.
Yeah, I know. That's
Right? Because
Yeah,
our criteria has no logic to it. We use whatever we want
So did we all?
to move our list around. So it doesn't have logic. We don't need logic when it's ours.
But is it your logic though? I'm just saying.
It's our logic.
It may
Yeah, it's our logic.
It might not
If
be
you told-
logic to an outsider, but
What I'm saying is, if you said, all right,
So
these are the
basically
10 criterias that you have to use for your list, then we're not gonna like then we're not gonna like
what,
Yeah.
right?
So what it
If
is
you
is-
gave me this is what I have to pick for my list, then I'm gonna be like, oh fuck this list. Once I realize the player that I want somewhere,
So
and
we-
I can't do it. So I'm like, fuck all this list.
Yeah.
So me and Gil stated this on this couch before, and the gentleman and the people that's watching this in the chat that's ever been through this can understand what I'm about to say. Gil know what I'm about to say. So if you ever been in child support court, right? And you got multiple kids or you got kids and they trying to figure out what your number is, right? They put everything, kids, finance, mortgage, car payment, everything that you do, they put all that shit in the computer and the computer spit out a fucking number. It's called a decimal master. They put that shit in there and it spit out a fucking number. That's what this is. They put all the information in a computer, all things equal, whatever it is, and us, what we do is we want to take, well, we don't want to put everything in the motherfucking decimal master, right? We want to pick and choose. As the husband, like, why the fuck you putting that in there? This ain't got nothing to do with it. Or, yeah, so we in that motherfucker arguing for everything, right? Why you putting what I feed the dog in the decimal master? Like, the dog, I kill the dog, but then the dog won't be on this motherfucker, then what? Right? So it's shit like that.
Can you
right?
a lover of animals?
Don't
You're a lover of
Don't kill the dog.
These are,
A lover of animals.
I'm making a
I don't know what the fuck this nigga just talking about. This nigga said, if I was in a divorce court, then I had a dog and I fed his shit. Divorce a master. It's AI.
point. I ain't no,
yeah,
but it's
I got it.
You give your dog records.
we in that bitch fighting in the court, like no matter what they try to put in, we just as being who we are, we gonna fucking argue and fight it. Like, or with my case, they were trying not to put everything in. I'm like, no, put everything in.
Yeah.
So it's you gotta understand like I get it, and it's we all are emotionally attached to this. And the fact that, and Rashad says it all the time, and it's unfortunate that Kobe is not here to speak for himself, right? He
Kobe
says
don't
it
need
all
to
the time,
speak
right?
for
It's just
himself.
unfortunate
Kobe
that
is, if not the second, or he's the third best player of all time. I don't understand how it could be any other way. Like, Stephen Curry is not better than Kobe. Stephen Curry don't even think he better than. Hold on. Like, bro, chill. My bad, y'all.
But the number's not going to change.
You know there was a list in 2018,
Yeah,
17,
I dig it, but I'm
so
just saying.
he
But
was-
right now in 2025,
No, but what I'm saying is,
continue and
no, but I'm saying in 2018, this
Yeah.
was a list. 2010, it was a list. 2014, it's been here the whole time.
Then, so he,
You know, so
I'm
it
pretty
was-
sure if he was here, he disagreed with it. Then I'm pretty sure he would
Can
disagree
I
now.
ask you a question?
Yeah.
And this is just, we remove our feelings and we say, all right, you know what? Let's take our shit to court, right? And you say you're better than me, and I'm saying I'm better than you, and we go up to court, and we got to bring everything we have done in this sport. It looks very different than you saying, I test I'm better than you. But I'm walking in with all these fucking trophies and shit like this, but you keep saying you're better than me. Right?
evidence.
You know what I mean? It's here's my evidence, goddammit. Keep bringing this shit in, and you keep saying, "Oh no, nigga, I'm still better than you," and you got your little carton, like
carton.
when, like, you know what I mean? Like, think about the other side, right? I beat you, and you say, "Oh, nigga, I'm faster than you," but here's my time, man. Fuck all that time shit, man. You know what I mean? Fuck all that, and that's, you know what I mean? That's the reality of it. And people don't think of it like that. Like there's another side that's like saying, wait, when does my accolades are saying something different? You're using what ifs.
But this is the same people who are giving out the accolades are the same
Yeah.
people who are
They are.
getting it wrong, right?
Yeah.
So we're supposed to be
No.
praising the accolades that are given out
No, it just
by the media who gets it wrong,
yeah.
right? Because the one guy would have got more
Black
credentials
motherfucker
and accolades
was.
if they didn't hate him, if he didn't catch that thing, right? So he would have gotten a lot of more hardware based on media perception that we're
I'm lagging.
so easily caught in and fighting against. So, but we're not using it in the metric, are we?
But
What
you
ifs?
can't ignore it.
No accolades.
How do we
We're
measure
talking about
what ifs?
no, we're talking about media perception, right? When the media can vote for some shit
Yes, they
and
do.
vote not for some
Doing it
shit,
for a bill.
so I can get Kobe an MVP or not give him an MVP, and how many he gets it matters, right? In our list, right? How can we get him at 11? We're not gonna give him the MVPs he deserves. Who's gonna fucking audit that? It ain't gonna be the players. Is what I've been trying to do, but I ain't.
You right though. Like it matters. It matters about when you got your MVPs, who you got them against, why
I
you
ain't
got
strong
them.
enough to do
Just
that shit
because you
by
got an
myself.
MVP
We don't have to fight for
or
the
1 year don't mean
past.
that you
just
better
gotta
than somebody
respect it.
else.
You don't have to fight for
20
nobody
years
to be in
from
front of
now,
nobody. Just
20 years
respect
before.
everybody's body of work.
You know what I'm saying?
I like complete body of work. I think the list is flawed because a lot of guys got a lot of body of work that's being skipped over. That's why the top 75 list doesn't have numbers to it. It's an honor roll. If there's no list, it's just a bunch of players that they honor. We're honoring these guys. So when you look at it, like, why can't we just honor everybody and not put a number to it? I know Cheryl Swoops was one of the coldest motherfuckers to ever shoot, dribble, or collect a championship. I don't have to put her number 2, 3, 4, or 5.
Because she want to know where she stands.
She don't need to know. She just knows she's one of the best.
Four-time
So how about
NBA
an
champion,
unbiased?
three-time MVP.
That's not a. No, she want to know.
Don't need it.
Listen, she don't need to know.
Where you go, man?
You're not gonna need to know.
She wants to know, though.
You
He
got a
saying
baby if you want
he
to
saying
know.
to try to think that the girl was gonna help him. For real. He shouldn't have did that one. He should have kept that comments to himself. He be messing up. They don't like this nigga. Anything he
Shit,
said.
you want to know Miley? I'll tell you where you at. Come give me the bread. I'll tell you number 1, number 2, number 3.
It isn't. You want to know.
Yeah, we in control of that, though. Nobody else is in control of
The
it.
real problem is everyone hates the information that is just right there, right? No one wants to, like, a list is a list. Either you can say fuck the list, or you can look at it and say, all right, how does this list even make sense, right? Like, I want to make sense of it so I know how you vote. You taught me that. Do you remember the argument? It was sixth man of the year. And I said, Cody should be sixth man, and you had young fella. And then I said, well, in the last 20 years, this happened. And you said, nigga, I said 30. Well, that 30 actually showed me something. And what it showed me was, even though the metrics I had said Kobe White, those next 10 years, the guys who won it did the same thing young fella did, and that was win an award, right? Gord, was it a Dragic? Won an award, made an All-Star. That's most improved. Then you had Derek Armstrong, 6th Man of the Year. That's most improved. Wasn't they one an All-Star? So the metrics is that all those things overstepped it, and that's what I didn't see. So once you look at it and you start looking at the metrics, there's no what if. There's no bias to it in the sense of now voting it. Yeah, there's bias when I'm voting the original stuff. Like, yeah, I don't want to give you the MVP, but you can't use I should have had inside of this.
Yeah,
because there's somebody who's sitting there with 5 or 6 MVPs, and you talking about, yeah, you know, I'm better than you, and I'm like, how?
Here's the how.
Here's my trophies. Like,
So if the who's voting for the awards don't matter, then I have 10 all defensive all NBAs. 10
You said all.
all defense,
You can be a great player.
all decade,
you want me to ask you?
all NBA.
Can I ask
You
you
can
a
be a
question?
great defender.
So, how many of these top 10 guys have 10 years of all defense, all offense, and championships?
Can I?
Can we answer that question?
I can answer it.
Who?
I can answer the question.
Who is it?
No,
That's the
no,
question.
I
The question
can
is
answer
who
it.
is it? The question is
One of the
who?
worst niggas in the league.
Who up there has 10 and 10? Tim Duncan. One. Michael Jordan. Who else? Nobody?
No.
Okay. So does 10 defensive, does all NBA 10 defense, does that matter at all?
No, see, now you asked the right question.
No?
No.
Don't matter.
Does-
Is that an accolade?
Yes, it's accolades.
But it don't matter.
Not as high as the other accolades.
Oh.
Yeah, see, I tried to give you the accolades.
I'm not fighting. You ain't trying to give me
No, I
shit.
tried so you can
Try to
understand
give
it.
me shit.
I mean,
Y'all don't need shit.
You want to answer
Kobe,
the
I
question?
told y'all this y'all keep battering this Kobe shit. It's
It ain't got
10
nothing
other
to do.
niggas
You
to
keep
fight
battling
for.
the Kobe shit.
10 other niggas to fight for. 10 other niggas to mention.
We are.
10 others.
We are.
We did. We said Bill Russell. We said Tim should be over Bill.
So,
Said Bill should be out the top 10.
here, let me
And
answer.
Kobe should be in the top
Let me
10.
answer his
They
question.
said they got the list right.
Let me. Nobody asked.
No, we
Nobody
all
asked
said,
that.
he said
Nobody
the
said
list
that.
is
Longest-
wrong.
making
Longest step is in the top 10. The list is right to me.
About 85% of the chat said that they got the
Longest step in that top 10. The list is right. That's what I've been fighting for.
I understand the list. I don't think
Can
I understand the list.
So since I'm the one who did the
Huh?
research that nobody likes that I did, right? And they just want to bypass that I actually sat down and broke it all down. I can ask you, Kenyon. First team all defense, right? You make that list. No, I'm just saying if you make that list.
Oh, if I make it.
No. Just say if you make the list. Let's just say top 5. Just say all defensive team. Is that considered? Those players are they considered the best players in the NBA? No, right? So somebody can be on that top 5 as a defender, but he is not considered good in the NBA,
Yes.
right? Okay. So the defense that people use is not rated high in points. See, it's a point system, right? Point, which makes you good. It goes MVP first, you get the most points. MVP, most points. You're the best nigga in the league. Scoring title. Remember, scoring title is you versus everybody. It's the field. That's second. First team all NBA. That's top 5 in the whole league. Second team all NBA, right? Then defensive player of the year. Then third team all. You see how many points we done went down before we got some defensive shit? When it comes to top 5 defense.
Sounds like discrediting to me.
No, I'm just saying. No. I'm saying I'm going off a point
It
system.
doesn't sound like discrediting to you.
No.
Ooh.
Okay. Sounds
You-
like
you're sitting here
sounds like the all
Sound like
NBA
the one,
defensive teams don't mean as much
They don't.
as other things.
They don't.
trying to tell
When
you,
playing both sides of the basketball means everything.
You can still be 4
I'm
or 5.
trying to tell you what
So if
the
you're
fuck.
playing both sides of the ball and you're winning championships,
But does
that not
does
enough?
all NBA take into account offense and defense, where obviously all defense doesn't
No.
take into account offense?
15,000
All
points.
WNBA?
15,000 points in 2 different
I mean,
jerseys.
all NBA.
See, you are all stuck on Kobe.
You're the one that sucks on Kobe, man. We're just talking about a system here.
He's my favorite
It's
player.
just offense.
We're just talking
He's
about
my favorite player. Why wouldn't I be on
period.
Defense is a great
favorite
offense.
player?
Hey, we're just talking about.
Why would I be
We're
riding
just
for my
talking
favorite player?
about.
I ride for my favorite player, don't you?
We're just talking. No, see, no, we don't.
I do.
We're supposed to.
I do.
We're supposed to be unbiased.
Hey, because there's no way I can have Sean Kemp on here, so no.
We're supposed to be.
Yeah, why not?
But
I just can't. I just can't.
We'll see.
now
In
let
the
me
top
ask.
100?
I can.
I have probably top
I
one.
can't.
Okay, so
I can have me in there too.
since people don't grasp.
Y'all talking about? I don't get it.
Okay, cool.
I
So,
get it. I get it.
since we're talking unbiased, right, and we're talking about how it votes across the board, right? Not just for one player because he has 10. We're talking about across the board. Now these guys are first team All NBA. Now you tell me where they're ranked in the NBA. Lou Dort.
Dort, ranked in the
Yeah,
NBA.
I'm just saying, would he be considered a top
He was
5
on the
player
all-defensive
for these points to actually be
No.
that high?
I don't even know if he's top 100
No.
right now.
Dyson Daniels. Amen.
Oh, that is.
Draymond Green.
Wait, we talking about
Evan Mobley.
defense?
Zubac.
Mobley's up there.
Jalen Williams. Kamara. Rudy Gobert. Jaren Jackson Jr.
They are good at defense.
Right? So if these guys won 10 of them, does that 10 actually help them move into the top? No, there's not a lot of points on the defense. That's what the research showed. The research showed that what people talk about in the media and these languages that they use wasn't matching here.
Because all of them, they would have like, just say if that equals 1 point,
Yeah.
right? 1 point for being on the all defensive team, and you don't have anything else to go with it.
That's why I said
you don't have 10 points. So
it's easier if you just follow the same metrics that I follow. MVP, you get 1,000 points for it. Scoring tie, you get 900. Right? First team all offense, you get 800,
But that's
700, 600.
accolades.
And
Like you
then
saying
will kinda
accolades
see
make you
how
better?
they come up with the list. Hence why last month, because of the metrics, I said when the new list comes out, Kobe fans and Curry fans, not real Kobe fans, them COVID Kobe fans, this is 2 different people. Them COVID Kobe fans and them Curry fans are about to be at war because I looked at the criteria, I'm counting Steph points, and I'm like, shit, that's about to happen pretty soon.
And it happened a week later.
And then it's just all metrics, man. It has nothing to do with our feelings.
Shit happened a week
It's not our feelings. Our personal list is our personal list. That doesn't
facts.
change.
No, facts.
That's why I said I can't argue. We're arguing our personal list. There's nothing we're gonna tell each other. Like if you say KJ Martin is number 2, there's nothing I can tell you that you're gonna be like, you know what? That was some good ass information. I didn't even take that in consideration.
Yeah, but that's because y'all being hard headed. Y'all not talking. That's what I'm saying. That's why that shit ass. Like, you should be able to, especially since y'all are so close, y'all should be able to say something to somebody and you respect their shit, take it into account and readjust what you believe. Simple as that. Steph Curry would never be better than Kobe. Like, I'm talking about peak. Like, longevity and peak is not the same thing. Like, just because you had a good couple of years, like, Kobe was a monster. Like, if Kobe was in the NBA today, he'd be terrorizing these motherfuckers. Ain't nobody in the NBA that can fuck with Kobe. Right now.
Let me go ahead and move my. No, you gotta. How you feel? That's why I say you can't.
What 6'6" shooting guard is in the league right now? There ain't no 6'6" shooting guard. You know how monsterful that is? Kobe is 6'6" shooting guard. He a bigger, stronger, meaner Devin Booker.
You can't argue opinion. There has to be a standard, and you argue that with just straight facts.
If you agree with this list, you a player. They called you and asked you, what kind of list do you want? And y'all voted for this shit collectively.
And how you gonna say Michael Jordan the best, and the closest thing to Michael Jordan is Kobe? The closest thing to Michael Jordan is Kobe. If not, goddamn the same shit. Even Michael Jordan said the only nigga I have trouble with is Kobe.
Effectively.
Because he got all my moments.
Y'all are now part of the list in the voting system. So any players that accepting the shit as it is, you part of the fucking problem.
Yeah, you know, I mean,
To your point, we asked the chat.
all the fans that voted. I mean, you gotta remember, all the fans that all the ex-players, them Hall of Famers, Kareem and all of them, right?
No, just
all the famers and winners
just those people.
voted for the top 75. They voted. Like, it wasn't media. It was NBA players. Curry had a vote. Giannis had a vote, right? LeBron, all of them had votes. But nobody realized that Clay wasn't on it. Tony Parker wasn't on it. I mean, he got how many championships you got? 4, 5? Yeah. Manu wasn't on it. The peers are saying the same thing. I've just been poking so much that they finally moved Scottie Pippen. He's moving his ass down. Because you can't. And this is why I kept using Scottie Pippen. If Scottie Pippen is considered the #1 Robin ever, right? Yeah. With 6 rings, how the fuck would you have John Stockton in front of him? That doesn't even make sense to me.
None.
Like, it doesn't.
None.
He can fall 2, but if you say this is the #1 guy and he has 6 rings, how is John Stockton this far in front of him? That doesn't even make any sense. They're both in the same position. One is a winner with his accolades. So you can't keep it like that. And obviously, this new one, they changed it.
So we asked the chat, who do you rank higher all time? We gave them Kobe and Steph as options. 79% of the chat picked Kobe. 21% picked Steph. Neither here nor there, but just to let you know what the people are saying. But let's talk a little more Kobe. But
It would have been a whole celebration if it was opposite.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I
You know what I'm
understand.
saying? So if that percentage would have been opposite. See?
No, I don't need the points. This
We
is
talking about the
list.
fans, though, right?
People
the
are
fans
voting.
care. The people.
But the fans
Gil's
not
Arena
voting.
presented by Underdog. Whoop whoop. And hopefully a large portion of that chat will download the Underdog app, use promo code Gil, get up to $1,000 of bonus cash plus a special pick.
He right though, man. Put some respect on Kobe's name. They want to disrespect him. That's crazy.